Shadow here with another video, and in today's video we are talking about Civilizations add-on. I just seen this morning. I was not prepared for this. It is daytime. I usually shoot around nighttime, get that fireplace lighting going on, but you know what, today is going to be a little bit different because I got to check this out. Custom raids, custom civilizations, man, bro, we about to get into it.
So, with that being said, the creators have said 9 civilizations, 99 new villages, such as horsemen, tanks, archers, maids, golems, and more different types. Random jigsaw village generation, which
oh, look at that custom golem!
Bro. It says command your own village squad.
Egyptian golem.
Civilization. 300 plus building blocks.
Fighting golem.
And armor set with a brand new currency system. Now today's add-on is pricey. It will cost you 1,300.
No, you can. That's like $5.99.
But you gotta keep those miners coming in. If you're looking to pay yourself some microwaves in order to get add-ons like
there you go with the sponsors.
Geneva is your best friend. I already know hundreds of you have been using this website.
Y'all use that? Leave a comment down below, cause I know he gets like a if you click on the link is QR code thing. You see, I don't play on my cell phone. I play on my Xbox, so I can't queue the QR code. I just go to Marketplace and get whatever I'm gonna get. But I would like to give him credit for stuff because he is one of the best reviewers on Minecraft. And he does a better job than everybody else. He's colorblind, so I would love to support to him, but it's just I don't have no Minecraft stuff on my cell phone. It's on my Xbox, and I don't have a PC or nothing like that. So if y'all know how to do that, set that up, let me know.
If you have this installed, you don't know a pre-existing world, you are going to be given a guide. And when you open this, it says add-on. This add-on was created by Studios. Learn more about this add-on, use the link.
I ain't even made graphics yet, man. This first thing in the morning.
Civilization anchors and how to build your own village. Villages and professions. Discover new villages. Invent their location and
forward lighting going on up in here because I see the backlight. See, then the camera adjusts, and then I can see everything fine, but then it zooms out and readjusts it. And then when it readjusts, it looks like the lighting messes up. And I guess it's because of the sunlight coming in.
Creating your own civilization. Now, please listen carefully here because I made a massive mistake with this by placing one down and actually forgetting where I placed it. So if you are playing with this in creative mode, if you place one down, you can't place down another one until the previous one has been broken. They need to introduce some kind of command or some kind of item in order to locate your anchor. I'll explain what I mean very shortly. So, we craft on this, it says, create your own civilization. You must first craft a civilization anchor in a crafting table. There are 9 different anchors, and they all function the same way. So what this is basically going to do is determine which type of civilization, villages, villages, etc. you would like to have. So for a little bit of context behind this, yes, there are 99 different villages, but they don't have 99 different professions. There is a set amount of villages, and they will exist in the Cherry Blossom anchor. The same type will exist in the Ancient one, and do the exact same things, they just have different outfits. Very similar to how Minecraft villages work, right? So you could have yourself a farmer inside of a plains. You can also be a farmer inside of a desert. Does the same thing, just looks slightly different. It then says, when placed, the civilization anchor marks a 32-block radius around it as your village. The village behaves like a normal vanilla village, preventing new villagers from wandering off and allowing raids to be triggered. Raid will begin when
that's gonna go good on my Monster Plus Plus. I already know because there's a village on my Monster Plus Plus, which they updated, by the way, finally. So I can put it in that starter village because there ain't nobody in there. I can put the the blocks down and pick up which one I
right
want.
now, I don't have
How
my
really?
own village, and what these anchors do
That's
is
gonna-
give you
that's
the
gonna be
ability to make yourself your own custom village. So let's just start off by making a couple of these. If you
And
do
in my
a
other
quick
village where I'm
example,
making my own
I
kingdom,
can- you can see all
I
of
can do
the
that as
available
well.
anchors. They work the exact same. They're just going to provide different types of villages
Because they updated it
of
too.
their outfits.
So
So, if I wanted to make myself a cherry one, this is going to be made with iron ingots, iron block, and cherry logs. Let's say you wanted to make yourself an end one, you go to the end stone. Let's say you wanted to make a woodland one, you go to the spruce,
ooh, I gotta make that
nether,
hand.
nether brick, so on and so forth. And as you can see here, these are all of the available ones. So what I would do now, tap on craftable and make myself the cherry blossom anchor. So as it does say, in a 32 block radius, and I don't think there's a way to indicate how far this is. You probably have to calculate it yourself. I wish it flashed for a brief second and said, hey, this is your area. So these anchors are for you to build your own civilization. Now, if you have a pre-existing world, you more than likely have an area where you would like to be protected and inhabited by NPCs, which is a really nice factor. So what I am going to do very quickly is break this, right? Once break, it powers down. So I had a problem that I placed this in a random place and I couldn't find it. So the reason why is because let's say you wanted to check out the next one, I can't. Because you can only place one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So do not make the mistake that I made. If you are placing down an anchor, write down the coordinates where you placed it down. I hope in the future they introduce an item in order to locate it. Also, these civilizations, they do spawn naturally in your world, as I did mention. So you can do / locate structure and it just type in Mythicus. There are different ones. AN would be ancient. AC, I think, is the Atlantis one. EN would be N. JA, Japanese theme. NE would be that. There's a little bit more. It does explain it inside of your guidebook. So what I do have to do on this very quick occasion here is simply break all of these on the right tool. I don't think there is a right tool to break these. Because I'd just like to show you guys the designs. So that was on Cherry 1. This is going to be your ancient anchor. Again, they look pretty cool. And again, people are going to want different themes. I'm going to show you what all of the natural structures look like. This is the Atlantean. I like this one as well. This one is located, as you would guess, in water. Place this over here. This one is going to be your desert nomad anchor. I like this one as well. So it's open to some kind of beam. And they could definitely expand on this. I do think it's very pricey. I think
Yeah,
it
beam
definitely
would
has
be nice.
potential, but I do think it's quite pricey. End anchor. I need no introduction.
Yeah, I gotta get that.
You know what that is. This one is going to be the Arctic anchor. Again, snowy locations is where you're simply going to find this. And again, it's used as your central location. I've gone back there. This one is going to be grasslands. I could only think of this as plains. That's all I could think of with this specific one. Then after that, we also have the nether. Again, needs no introduction with this one. Wait, that's... Hold on 1 second.
So really?
I decided there. So we have the nether one, and we also have the end one. Okay, yes, okay. And then last but not least, we also have the woodland one as well, which I really like. I got medieval vibes with this specific one. With all like different styles. I'll go to each location and show you what they look like. The first one we're going to start with is going to be the ancient civilization. These are found underground. Typically, whenever you locate yourself in ancient city is where you will see these. So, for example, this one doesn't have any form of job. Your aim would be to give them a job. This right here is some kind of wizard or mage. You can see them in action over here. They will fight outsiders, such as zombies, skeletons, etc.
Yeah.
And you gotta be careful though. Now, one thing I have noticed with the mage though is that the projectile always seems to go above the head of the enemy. So that's why they weren't necessarily killing them. These guys are, okay, he's helping. The archer is somewhat helping here. But I did notice the AI of the so-called mage is not that great. These guys have fight it out. Now, these are the ordinary villagers. These are quite strong, so that you can't actually trade with these, but you can get these in your own village a little bit later on. But you see what I mean with the projectile? These guys will fight them. You should eventually kill him. Just kill me. There you go, he killed him. The major projectile is not great, definitely needs lots of work. He does seem to have a profession. It's inside of here. And his profession is a artifact. Now, the version I have, the artifacts don't actually have a use. So I've either got an outdated version, or this is something that they will implement in the future. But you do need custom emeralds. We'll get to that at some point in today's video. But in terms of what it looks like, the civilizations are brilliant. Like, they're beaming with light. Blueprints are
You see
also
them,
not
guys?
for that.
Okay, when they get that working, that's gonna be awesome.
Very good job in explaining that to you. I'll very quickly switch to creative mode, and we'll do a little bit of
Now, is that a new block on the side with the
thriving community.
Your smile just got
the reinforced blackstone? Is that
Press 3D1.
a new block? Alright, eat, bro. I ain't even ate yet. I was playing Call of Duty. Nah, I wasn't playing Call of Duty. I was playing Battlefield 6. That's what I was playing. And on that game, I was like, man, let me take a break, you know. And next thing I know, thing on, new add-on. I should have. It probably came out this weekend because they usually release it on weekends.
And all of them are basically the exact same in this, by the way. They will protect that by. If I was to hit them, they wouldn't like that. Now, one more thing I will say here is that this is a merchant table. So what I would need to do here is find a villager that doesn't technically have a job. But he's now taken on this job. The same way your regular villagers work. He's a merchant. If you're going to trade these items with him, this is what he would give you in return. And they are needed in order to go to like the next version of upgrade, right? So you can craft those stations yourself. It's awesome to actually see how this works. Now the reason why this is cool is because you might not like the ancient civilization. Let's say you're a grassland civilization, you can come down here, tackle them, and fight them. And that to me was absolutely awesome. I'm really intrigued to see how they cope with something like a warden. And he does have a profession. We've already seen one of those. He's an archer. He doesn't have a profession. But this whole entire ancient city has been adopted by these. So he is a enchanter. That's what he has. And he will trade enchanting books. We'll go through each and every single type. I don't want to focus too much on this.
See what else is on
You guys, and just show you guys the full scale of this. They're not small villages, they're absolutely huge. Which is fantastic, honestly. I'm very impressed with this. I'm just not very impressed with the guidebook. I'm hoping I don't miss any information to you, but yeah, this goes on and on and on and on and on and on. This one seems to have generated massively. They're not all like this, but this civilization was. And by the way, if I was to fight one of these, I can promise you, you will more than likely get yourself killed because they do not like you. They will not like you if you fight. So, try not to get yourself killed by these. Unless you have your own army. The next one is going to be the Atlanteans. The Atlanteans.
I like that. I like that. Oh, they'll fight you if you fight them.
So if you have,
They got iron golem, so I guess the iron golem will come after you as well. So that one must not have spawned the iron golem.
If you have a workstation, yeah, try not to go through too many of them, but explain very shortly. That right there is a seashell. There's a lot of decorative items, and to make things easier for you, to make things easier for you very shortly, I'll show you guys how easy it is to get yourself. They do have, if you use the botanist, they want like food-related items. I'll show you guys how easy it is to get the decorative blocks. Because they did do a very good system with that. Now there is a specific commander that you're able to find as well. Now I don't know if you find him or you actually have to recruit him. So I actually don't know where the central hub is in this, but I'm very quickly switch that off on game mode again. Once again, we do a lot of going through. So in order to get yourself a commander, the workstation you would need would be the commander table. So I haven't seen one yet in the village, but I try not to scroll too much for myself. So this one, the enchanter. We would need an enchanter dude for this. But I think whatever is classed as a central hub is where you would typically find it. That's the alchemist. There are many different tables available inside of this one. But if we just go up a little bit, I can show you guys the scale of this one. So this one's a little bit more normalized. That's the first one that I showed you. Let's keep going. So the next one is going to be the desert. This is actually known as the Nomads. Now, if I was to do something like / summon Rapture, as I said, you guys, like, they don't mess around. You can actually create the most awesome army apart from the mage, who honestly absolutely sucks. Honestly sucks on range. All of these swordsmen, all of like the mages, you recruit them on your own behalf.
Yeah, they probably did that to make it not too overpowered, so they don't kill the enemy before you do. Give you a chance to get in there, get mixed,
Place down your anchor and adopt it that way.
and allows the monsters to get a chance to kill the enemy if they can get closer to them.
In a brand new world, I'll adopt a civilization, a village.
You don't want to make them too OP.
A little bit later on. You have a job. He does have a job. He's currently left. We do have brand new. What is it called in this? They call them gems. They come in all form, which I will show you. So I thought the commander might actually exist inside of this because this looked like the central hub location, in my opinion. But once again, I didn't actually find any commander inside of here. They must exist. They have to exist. It's fine if they don't, because again, you create your own one. It's not really anything special. Let's have a tip. No, it doesn't have any metal ore inside of there. But the designs are brilliant. And you can claim and get every single one of these blocks as well. There's an archer, there's a swordsman inside of here. You don't currently have a job. Red. Okay. I think you can breed these as well, but the breeding process is slightly different than your regular Minecraft villages.
Okay, well, you have to expand on that, man.
Jeweler.
Oh.
I feel like we're finding the same type of tradesmen so far. Merchants. You are going to be a desert nomad merchant. Okay. Fine, don't really need you. Go back there. I don't think these ones have a job yet. Okay, so you don't have a job. Keep moving this way. Swordsman. Anything special inside of these ones? Anything we haven't seen yet? That's basically what I'm looking for. We're looking for baskets. Where's these baskets? Right. Not them anyway. Not them. I hope they create a wiki for this. I really do. Yeah. Waiting for a job. Yeah, so they're basically waiting for jobs. That's why this is cool, because you could be their so-called leader and then provide them with jobs that you think that they should specifically have. This one very much looks like a farm that we, yeah, so oh, here we go. Go back on this again. That's going to give you items where you go to create this. So we'll go to create the version of this one. And I think this one's perfect. I think generation is fantastic. Let's move on. The next one is simply going to be located inside of the end. Now this one actually comes with its own ship. Yeah. I don't know if these are hostile actually.
Okay, this is one, alright.
What trace the colors here? What block is this? This one would be dark.
Is that resin on there? Okay.
Okay, so
I just got it.
survival. Are you interested in fighting or not? I'm more interested in protecting about the good that implement the
They're a little heavy on the blues, but
yeah. Always going down.
of course,
You still get wings inside of here.
you like the black
No
purple.
wings. No wings. No wings. He's a big working class in the tank, by the way. He's a vanguard. And he's a big dude. There's a couple of things, but there is no wings in here. Might have to power your way here. He's in this big hill. Let's get ourselves built. This one has other shit. See what else we can find in here. A couple more of these vanguards, a couple of archers. The positioning of some of these protectors as well is brilliant.
I was expecting to be more Enderman like.
But they don't actually spawn naturally. I'm starting to believe that. Wait, that's an Ender Alchemist, okay?
Like smaller Enderman
You are
with good outfit. Because I think the lore behind the Enderman is that they were villagers that got stuck in the end world. So how would you have villagers in there that don't turn into Enderman? You see what I'm saying? Well, I guess they don't eat the fruit. As long as you don't eat the fruit.
What do I do?
I thought the gravity was different too. That's why they got taller.
Right now, the villages are amazing. Let's go back up here. I don't think it's gonna be. Nope, I don't think it's not here. Okay. It's not bad. I honestly wasn't expecting it to be floating. I honestly thought this was gonna exist in the outer end, the end islands, rather than in the middle of the event. So you know what, guys? We're about to go into the winter drop for Minecraft, and one biome I consider to be very, very empty is like the Stoia and the cold plains area. This is brilliant. This was one of my favorite ones, which might surprise a lot of people, but it was definitely one of my favorite locations just because it brought a little bit of life
love
to
that
the
winter
side of
stuff.
Minecraft. However, a lot of you out there might enjoy the colder destinations, which is also to see, because I think a lot of you who do like the colder destinations.
I just like the Viking look though. I mean, yeah, they got their furs on and everything.
I thought the rooms in this were brilliant. This right
I
here.
hate
We
it.
found it, but we finally found one. Wait, are you classed as the commander? Aha. Okay. Finally, we found ourselves a commander. Let me explain. The commander is the commander. He's the central hub of any kind of these custom civilizations. Using the custom emeralds, we'll explain very shortly.
Yeah, it looks like he just got.
yourself these different soldiers.
Yeah.
These
So
soldiers are your soldiers. That means when you do build your own local civilization, you need to recruit these. It could be an Arctic one, it could be an ancient one, it could be a wonderful one. It could be whatever
So that's how you
one
get
that
your
desire. So, for example, if I could very quickly go to Emerald without transport too much behind that because it's the currency system, they would then go ahead and give me a swordsman. Right? So let's say we've got a swordsman, I can then just create my own village, we get a bam, bam, these guys are now here, we serve and summon a hunt. These guys are here to serve and protect.
Or do they follow
Protect
you?
your villages and then
Or do they stay in that area?
Stay in your village.
Okay, they
I'm
stay in
quite
your
surprised though that they haven't got pre-existing benefits in these kinds of villages. But we have them in a little bit more.
Now you're gonna come far from the rest of them.
We think about was that a double one? We have all one. That we don't right. So
since he spawned it in the current village,
okay, so let's do.
they can feel his part from the other.
Let's do. Arctic. Right. So very quickly get ourselves one of these. Take it outside. I haven't got yet. He's got a job yet. There you go. He becomes a smith. And they typically will these, so you can find armor. No weapons. No weapons in this yet. I imagine that's on a roadmap. Wait. For you. Something like this. Well, you've got a better gap than the commander, in my opinion. But I was impressed with the story one. All of these ones have just failed. I think bringing light to a story destination is something I appreciate. So this one is your cherry, which they've also outlined as like Oriental, like Japanese style in a way.
Oh, yeah, I love
I
it.
genuinely thought that this would be the place for the commander. He might actually
I mean, I don't like all the pink, but it's a cherry biome, but I do like the red.
Commander station is
Japanese
this
style.
is where I would typically station my commander.
I think they
This
help
guy
by the
is the mage.
samurai,
We've moved the summoner hunt. We've got the archer. We've got the mage. They don't stand a chance. I love the outfits of these ones. They were so cool. So cool about summon this. Are you a trader?
Okay, I'm Japanese. The one thing on
It's
Russian style, like
I'm And they can turn into zombie villages, if I remember correctly, as well. Alongside being killed.
I just got an Asian thing to it.
But at night time, they'll defend themselves as well. Not the special inside there. The blocks in this one are brilliant. We are used some trainer. That's the loss of blacksmith. I did think some of the training aspects of this were a little bit underwhelming in terms of what you can buy. I hope they expand on that, but I imagine they will, because they've updated all of their previous add-ons. This is something that they just wanted to get out to the public. Very quickly to else we can find. I think that itself, what I can think of itself is wrong. That's the problem with it. I'm not quite sure why it generated here, but this is where it kind of generated for me. Not too far away from spawn, this video sharing. I know we have a lot of medieval fans out there. This is classed as your medieval civilization. I love their idle animations. I love that they interact with you when you're nearby as well, you know? They acknowledge that you're in their city. So I really do like this add-on for sure. We'll go this way a little bit more. Now that I've shown you guys the commander, I don't need to show you guys too much in terms of the other villages until we start giving them our own professions. I love the little stores. I love the little blocks like this. It just adds a little bit of life to it, you know? Because each one picks up all. Because each type of village just has its own identity. For sure. And they did try and tick all the boxes. We do have block as well. That's really cool. This one goes a little bit higher as well. So I do feel like they've adopted some regular villages areas, but I can confirm, at least I think from my understanding, regular Minecraft villages can still spawn. Actually, have two civilizations. Who would win? The medieval, the Japanese, who knows? But I also did this well. So there you go. This kind of generated in the village, to be fair.
I like those
So
lamps.
every time you find a village, you go
That's
find one of
fun.
these.
That's pretty cool.
Here we go. This would be past the little shed. Okay, yeah, I like this. I really like this line. What are we reading today? No more. Really cool if you could like summon the fall to you. I'm also curious if I did move like give Abby a bell. Creature of macaroni pizza seems Spider-Man brand new game. See this tonight, 31st. Pizza.
Last thing ever thought as a mom, it would be something about your bundle of gentle flavored using currency. Changer for my little licenses. Natural extracts that these ingredients are not effective. Look, using terms at the time. 10% off the first order at 25.com. I switched from Google to DuckDuckGo. It's easy. Guess what? I don't miss it at all. Here's
All
why you
the
should.
commercials that they go away. Ever.
They don't interact with the bell like a regular Minecraft villager was or does. I just love the houses. They're so freaking cool. But again, I don't have. I can't spend too long showing you guys these. You have
That is a nice style village, though. I like that. I like the best style
So
village.
then if we just do /locate and we do structure and just type in NE at the bottom and just type in Mythicus and then find the NE one, which would be this one. It's actually saying it's not too far away, so it's 132 with negative, so I think we gotta go this way. 32 negative, we gotta go this way. See? See, we can actually locate this. We'll go this way. Intro game mode, we spectate that. I'm gonna show you guys in real time. We have to manage to encounter, there we go, there we go. This right here.
Okay, that's like the best village. Gold and black. Gold black with a little green. Okay.
Look at him. So after
Yeah.
summon Blade. I'm just thinking, oh my day, he's so strong. But which guy are you in here? In the Vanguard again? Dude, they are so cool. You're definitely gonna have to get yourself a Vanguard army.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean?
Black
You
and
know what I mean?
gold,
They're
baby.
the big one. I love this. I love the way they did this. So obviously, a lot of the overworld stuff would be fighting during the night time. There's a lot of fog going on. A lot of the end one would, I don't know, I don't think the end had many enemies to do with, to be honest with you. All I know is that they don't stand a chance. This is probably a civilization I wouldn't mess with. But we are, yeah, like I said, there are going to be different ores. So basically, used for the trading aspect, we're going to go over that very shortly. I think there are two different types you can find inside of the Ender, two inside of the End. The rest are going to be inside of the overworld. I'm going to let these guys fight out. See this happen. This brings me like Minecraft. Minecraft story mode, not the Minecraft Legends. You're going to have to put these. Well, I think I'm going to see this. What back they tell you? Then you would have been the aftermath. He's built the first run too. But then, get betrayals. I think another dude get betrayals from another dude. But I couldn't find any information regarding betrayals. But yeah, I love this one. I just loved it because of its interaction. You can find these in, I think, more than just this biome last one. So this is classed as the woodland location. This is the woodland civilization. Love this as well. This is also something I really appreciate. This. I'm terrible at medieval build, which is why I actually really appreciate it for sure. I also think they have the coolest outfit, which I believe you're able to get that as well yourself. So do forward slash, another Ravager, right? That's cool. I'll have to go to black one, for sure. I don't gotta worry, because they're actually quite strong. They're strong enough to actually defend them.
But I was just a Viking fan.
That was exciting. Yeah, I love the monsters.
Well,
Like I said, you can get
I have no problem with the Vikings,
if
but
you're someone who wants to build
I'd like Joe had
like
this.
you don't have any problem.
You had to have
But
this.
look, having five, still there's a hole, still struggling to find any of the workers. Yeah, I feel like Barrel would have been a better solution to this one as well. This one was quite spread out as well. But also, I also feel like this was a much smaller one. A very small one, much smaller compared to the ones that we've seen. The one that kind of started to expand. That's what I like, right? I don't like to say it's generated there. I like to say, hey, it started to expand. It's a civilization, a growing civilization. That is a blacksmith. It's just a powdered soda that went enemy. The powdered. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll save you. Hold on. Here you go. The blacksmith. We know powdered snow is everybody's worst enemy, including mine. So next on our list is going to be the civilization and the profession. It says there are 9 new civilizations that can be found across the overworld, desert, and end, which I've already showed you. Grassland, cherry, desert nomad, woodland, arctic, Atlantean, and etc. I've shown you them. It says profession blocks. There are 9 new profession table blocks that allow unemployed villagers to take up a job and unlock new trades. Merchant, botanist, commander, enchanter, artifact, alchemist, ruler, blacksmith, carpenter. Now, we didn't actually see all of these. We did see a good few, but not all of them. We do have civilization. It says each civilization is designed to behave like a regular village. Each village is equipped with different guards and soldiers. Again, this is stuff that I showed you. If provoked by hitting a villager or any guards, it will chase you down and try to kill you. And it basically shows where you can find them. Grassland would be plains, berry, which would be the like the Japanese style. Desert nomad, desert, woodland, and a tiger, Arctic, space plains, snowy plains, Atlantean, ocean, and you get to put behind these. I don't need to show you guys how to find them. And then we've also got the professions, right? The profession blocks can be crafted in a crafting table or found in a new village. When placed down, nearby unemployed villages, regardless of civilization, will tap towards the block and take matching profession. Each block can assign only one villager. When broken, they will lose their profession, the exact same way a regular villager would. On the side, the villager unlocks trade based on
Okay, y'all.
profession.
Stuff in my face.
Merchants like food, botanists like farm-related things, commander sells villages, probably one of the most important ones. Enchanter buys books and paper and ink and gives you enchanted stuff. And I don't need to teach you about this, I'm just going to pure and simply show you. So I'm not going to show you guys how to make all of them, but I'll show you guys how to make one. So the one we're going to make here...
What do you guys think about it so far? Y'all liking it? Think it's cool? What's up? What's going on with it? Yeah, I'm writing that up. Okay. Yeah. Let me know what y'all think about it. Y'all liking this add-on? Y'all digging it? It's not quite what I was expecting it to be. I do like the custom tables, yeah.
The table is going to be needed for each and every single one of these, but the item around the outside is simply going to change. Now, as it did say, And very quickly, what I'll do here is I'll grab one of each one, and I'll also grab some different civilization.
Now, can you mix and match it? Can you have like?
Grasslands. If I place down the grasslands villager, they will adopt this. Now, there's also a villager over there, so we can run over there. But this is going to be one of
So can like the Ender,
because they give you
the Nether,
what I'm now going to do is now
villager interact with the cherry blossom crafting table?
If we were to type in villages, yeah, we have many different villages, right? We've got woodland villager, we've got the nether villager, Atlantean, we've got Blossom, we've got ancients, we've got the grasslands, the Arctic, and I don't know if we've got these algae for now, but we can assign these to different stations. You see, as you can see, no, that's not what we needed. I got the wrong one.
Huh. That was a zombie villager, yeah.
But as you can see, they're just gonna write this down, right? They work the exact same way. I like I think guys, unfortunately, we do a villager review and then throwing us off a little bit, but if I tap on him, it's another opposite. It was the emerald, it was great thing, quite important, those things. So let's start tapping on these different villages, right? So him right here, he's gonna be the alchemist. They like rotten flesh. So of course, him and me, let's do flesh, let's do 200. I would tap on him and then able to buy the specific types of emeralds available for them. Okay, so the emeralds are used. Can you craft these?
Looks like they correspond to each individual table.
Yeah, so I can craft them down into regular emeralds or craft them into red ones. We call them penta. Penta are going to be the higher level materials. So they, again, that dude, I'm not quite sure what. But I would be able to start selling food for extra. It was a year 50 apples, 100. With the dude that has the apples. Usually holding an apples as well. You have to learn who is who. Not you. Not you. Not you. Go to the other guy. If it's you. Not you. But, oh, that's, I think I gave him that as a reading process. From you. Him, okay. Wait, it's him.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why could I
the problem that got the meat.
as you can see, certain villages only want certain types of emeralds, so you'll obviously have to meet them. Once you've made the penta, you'll also be able to make the hexa, and also make the other ones. So they get better and better. They have more value. Does that make sense? I hope so.
Well, it's a bunch of different ones, and the value of it goes up.
Or I could do the wait, how do I get that one?
You got a golden apple.
Okay, so let's say we put all of these back in here for now. We'll start putting it in real quickly. Let's bring all of these back out into regular emeralds, and then we'll do the emerald system here. I'll break that. I'll put them back into. Oh, I call it. Oh, okay. That's save you from like using the system. Okay. What we'll do is go very quickly to get rid of all of our emeralds. Yeah. And I'll just type in. There we go. So I think it's probably in order. But it's this way. I think it is that. That's right. That's that. Offset. Offset. The offset. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Anyway. They all link together. That's how the current system works in this. So again, these guys running all over the place doesn't help me understand this. But he's quite important. He's very important. The commanders are one of the most important, I think. You need him. And he needs all of the different types of emeralds. So we have to grab all of these. We've got commander. Hello. I've got commander. Oh, good. Gone. Dude, you just see a second ago.
Yeah, you ran out of power. I think it was a Viking.
On you. 5 days. Because that village is
It's like
there.
it. Yeah.
There we go. So the most expensive one to get is the actual
Iron Gold.
As you can see here, it's an absolute unit. Of course, that's the best stuff. He's no doubt definitely going to protect you. The next is going to be the brand new floors, which are actually referred to as gems and harvests inside of this. Gems are viable resources that can be found in the ground, in the overworld, as well as the nether at the end. Harvests are powerful equipment that can be purchased from civilization blacksmiths.
Okay. I want that black gold armor. That's what I
Yeah,
want.
and they can be sold to the blood. So you've got water sapphire, you've also got things like jade, opal. We're going to go through each one as we do progress here.
Hmm.
We're going to progress at the 1, 2, 3, and just make sure we can get all the one. So this one right here is classed as Alexandrite. I'm going to say that correctly. And this is all for the jeweler. The jeweler wants this. Can be found the end between Y0 and Y128. This one is the oak world. It can be found in Y7 and Y5.
And that looks too much like diamond.
Right here is going to be the aqua. So you're gonna have to go, I guess, a little bit. There's also a deep slate layer for this one as well. You can see so picking up all of the materials. Next one is also found in the oak world, and this one is going to be opal. There's a couple of different versions of opal here, by the way. But you can actually learn how to find it inside of your guidebook. Gems and armors. Yeah, that was where you find them. I just wrote them on signs in case you guys want to see them at some point. So whatever we've just mined here, opal also comes in the deep slate version. And then when you're inside of the end, there is a black opal, I believe, which is this one. It's a rare material. Again, the better materials are going to give you.
Now, see, if I were to get riches and it added the rubies, would that interfere with the economy? Because
Garnet, yeah, there must be 3 garnet to be found inside of there. Some of these are rarer than others. Ironite. Ironite is another one that you can find. Well, these are the same levels. Finding it at Y62 and Y7. They're okay, that's a little bit rarer. This one is Fire Ruby, right? Fire Ruby.
fire ruby instead of
Right to the third version, but also the deep late. You're going to dig. This one is the oak world, and it's called Water Sapphire. Okay.
wow.
Let's check the rare for this one. See. Gems and armors.
Let's get past this because
Water is about common, jade is common, another rare aquamarine.
all mobs and NPCs here a little bit.
Villager, zombie villager, swordsman, vanguard. I did not realize that they don't actually like each other. That's actually crazy. What else we got here? Mage. Yeah, they don't like each other. I have to understand why they don't actually like each other. So we got a sword, just check out the wood. After that, we would then go to, let's try the nether. Because I actually think the nether one is one of my favorite visuals. It looks so cool.
Oh, y'all looking like penguins.
People on Medicare are now eligible for a $1,200 grocery card. If you want the $1,200 grocery allowance,
Yeah, sort of badass.
Oh, they don't like these guys. They're oh, because they're full road. Well, that makes a little bit more sense. These guys should die. He's the regular villager who just wants the job. That's all he wants. The grasslands is basically, the grasslands is basically, he's a rogue one. They make a rogue, that's so cool. And they can use for the raids. The grasslands would be one of the most common ones. For instance,
Okay, yeah, the rogues would be
go
great.
clean. Might type in, let's type in, Atlantean. Go Atlantean.
I like that it has a raid though. I wonder it. They should have an option to
although these exist on the water,
turn like control the raids, like when they happen, how often they happen, off or on, that type of thing. But
I like
raid is cool.
the medieval style angle of it. Look how cool, look at the armies. I feel like they're sticking together as well, which is so cool. I love it. So these are the end-related ones, including some of the roads. You look pretty cool. Also, they do have different abilities. You can see that mage has like a blood ability on that one. If I type in Cherry, Cherry is a different style as well. Around the I apologize. Look a second to get home and say that on control. What else have we got here? Yeah, goals. I love how they all get involved though, but you can make each civilization fight. That's why it's cool. You could recruit your own civilization. You could be an end civilization, come to your world, try and take these on. I apologize if I missed any of these guys, but this is the last one I'll go over here. Just to show you guys real quickly. As you can see, there's 9 different civilizations. So there's a set amount of different like main boards. Vanguard, one of my favorites, but there's a total of 99 different ones. So in terms of raids, it says raids are designed to behave like vanilla raids and occur individually for each player based on their own civilization anchor.
Okay.
This raid triggers 25 in-game days after an anchor is placed, and at least one villager is present in the area, and that raid can get randomly every 3 to 5 days. When a raid begins, random civilization is selected to attack raiders on their raid anchor, and a raid bot appears.
So every 3 to 5 days after you place an anchor.
Raids are completed, or when villagers are killed. Each time you complete a raid, the difficulty increases by 1 when it reaches 10, 25, 40, and 80 points. The raid difficulty
Yep.
further.
What do you guys think? People like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Comments in the comment section down below. Got my ear on. I'm gonna try and edit that out, so I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear that later on. Yeah, I think I pretty much like this so far. Already have a villagers expansion that I'm using. I think this would go well with that, because I think in the enemy expansion, villager expansion, the enemy villagers spawn way more than the regular ones. So hopefully if I get this to mellow it out a little bit. I just wanted to kind of explore the raid with you. So the raid is now active. Desert Nomad Civilization Raid. Yeah.
I don't exactly know where these raiders are going to come in from.
Okay, I see the raiders right there. That's pretty cool.
The actual soldiers. There you go. There you go. They're active. Attacking them. So that must have been a nomad. It must be. I love the fact that tells you where they're at. These must be.
I like that village though. That's one of the best villagers. I would probably get the add-on just for the village itself. The way it looks. It's awesome. And those bricks, if I get those bricks. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can build your own that style house without having to have another add-on for that design style brick. You know what I'm saying? Now, what about the windows with the arches and stuff? I know there's a lot of arches in those windows and stuff. And clock brick, is that all going to be something you can take and put on your own house or on your own build?
I'm still, again, I do think the whole raid system is still a little bit finicky. Doesn't seem to be working as closely. Now maybe that's just because the settings I had on. Oh, there we go.
Oh, what do you have on the set? I didn't see that.
Tell me around. I am so confused. Where they actually
It may be glitching where it's just repeating.
They're killing them somewhere. Like screwed up, they're killing them somewhere. Let's get down there and kill him too. Oh, these guys deserve a protect. See the first pull a minute ago? He's a big boy. Let's get him, dude. Get him marches. Get him mage. Get him back on. Get him swordsman. Yeah, he was doing part of it. Surely. You get him. Please. Not gonna attack me. If he's attacking him, it's like different faction. I'm trying to locate where these dudes are. I guess they're gonna complete the raid in their own terms anyway. Gonna have to figure out what happens. Is that a raider? I don't know. I think it is. If it is, these guys will kill him. Come on. Wait, hey. That was a cheap shot. Okay, so now we end up in the village movement. Which means that we do find.
Now, what do you get for completing the raid? Like,
Breathtaking.
what's the rewards?
Inspiring. The things they preserve have been here for millennia, but America's national parks don't exist on their own. They are protected by a tradition of support. It's not just about making an impact today, it's about building a legacy for tomorrow. Support the National Park Foundation. Enjoy generations of Americans who have
later in the day.
ways to thrive. Learn more at nationalparks.org/legacy.
That'd be my crash stuff.
Actually, it's a natural part of the ecosystem, but it can cause havoc. Salicylic acid, 2% solution.
Everything is better with collectibles now. Treat quick. Being unspared to the same results. Whoa.
Technically, it's very tricky, but yes, they are. Okay, so the rating system seems to work very similar to vanilla. I think they could definitely expand on that though. The race different armors, again, which indicate each civilization. Now, one thing that's quite important with this is there is another material you're able to make. That material is called universal alloy, and if your armor gets injured or destroyed, I think you repair it using this. I believe. So if I was to like put this on to do what's that? Maybe a little bit. Okay, not to go that damage. Let's
So I
see.
put my feet all in the camera, man.
Is it not?
Stretch out here for a bit.
But there you go, that's how you repair it. Okay, yeah. So like I said, guys, it's on.
Oh, a long video, man. It ain't that long, but
Hopefully they give you any kind of special
So,
abilities. You could essentially
50,
place like your
wow,
own
58, so mine's probably like 50.
what I'm looking for. I can't remember the word. Faction. You can essentially have your own faction.
53. Okay, I'm at 53, so pretty much just a phone.
One might want to be
Yeah, because I got commercials and
one
stuff
might want to
popping up.
be on the water. You know what I mean? So in terms of that aspect, I really like it. I do have a test version again, guys. So I don't know if something's not missing. So these are all the armors. I'm not going to wear them. I'm just going to show you guys how incredible they are.
Yeah,
This
that's
one is the Arctic
said you wasn't gonna wear 'em, man.
version of Arctic, though. For some reason,
This
looks
is
like I've got like a pinky nose.
yeah.
Looks like I've got a pinky nose on. My skin's quite old with, so it's weird. And these all of the available ones, I also really like it.
Oh, bro, you just gonna skip right past the nether?
I'm probably the best. Then the intimidation.
Straight to the Caucasian
So, a
stuff,
couple
bro.
things with this add-on. I showed you guys that you can buy blueprints. Let me explain this system, right? And they did something a little bit different compared to other add-ons. You don't craft individual blocks. What you do is put the
Medieval.
inside of version of them. You put the blueprint inside of stone with them, and then give you the ability to make one. So let's say you wanted to deep thing. One blueprint equals one of these.
Oh, that's cool. I like that blue flame with
a little bit more.
the
Now, some seem to have more blocks than what I can pull flat right there. But these are all of the available blocks that you can get at.
hey, decorative doors. Oh, and you got. Oh my goodness, that them doors. Oh, we gotta get the doors, dude. Come on now, you just skipping right past the good stuff. That might be good for like a royal stair, but
lot of them.
I want to see that Black and Gold stuff, man. That might be. Oh yeah, there are those blocks. Okay.
And obviously you could mix them out. And obviously you could build this up into the pretty cool. But the other stuff, yeah, the other one that's the quite fun. And then these, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. They don't function. They don't do anything. I think they're meant to. They're gonna have a test version. I don't know if they're gonna be a feature in the future. There's no mention on the
Okay.
file and it's further
Or an update.
Overall, I am impressed. I do think it's quite expensive, but I think it's
I don't know what
the
the pearls
of
are.
the best civilization I don't think we have out
They're
there.
probably gonna be placeable items. Like you can place them in a.
You need a little bit more, in my opinion. I'd love to see like the weapons itself or things like that. But you could progress the army. I don't know if there is a way to actually. I don't know if there's actually a way to. In terms of like, hey, like I was gonna work on units. Units are found.
Like they the 3D weapons, yeah, but like when you get weapons and stuff, you're gonna get special abilities with it. And you know, the Nether will probably hot fire expect or something like that. I don't think we, you know, they got enough in there. They got bricks, add-ons, custom doors. They got enough in there for it to be all right without the weapons.
You need to get away from these villages. It doesn't help when you think like I've got a village there, I've got a village there, I've got another village over there. I need to get away very, very slightly. Like you dude, you're not the dude, so I'm gonna do this and this. Then I can pass on you. I am full.
Now is the Viking guy always the commander? Because I'm noticing.
There we go. Stationary roll on that. Is it not like follow mode? Follow mode would be really useful.
Yeah, follow mode would have been good.
Follow me. I'll take you ready to go. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be for all of them. Stationary is the mode. Unit remains still. If it moves for reasons, can replace it with this move wandering. In this mode, the unit run at least that's locked in. 50 radius. Controlling this mode, the other end of the direct. With previous unit back out.
They're not meant to follow you around. But they're supposed to stay at the village.
That means you need to be dealt by the
That's why they're a villager.
I wish you could bring them with you. Like, that'd be pretty cool for the whole raiding aspect. And the last thing is settings, which is raid intervals. Again, I could not get the raid to trigger. I apologize. It's the only thing I was able to do, guys. But overall, brilliant add-on. If you do consider buying, please use my support for the link down below. I do appreciate it. And channel because with you immediately access if you think you guys would need a little bit of work and be complaining how things might work. Yeah, pretty solid add-on.
Yeah. Alright, that's gonna be it for me because I'm about to check out this raw thing. And they won't let me put that up here. So stay cool, stay fly, stay lit, shadow out. Peace.